Just it's one of those games, and it takes all kinds. And proud of the way we hung in there today. It could have been one of those days where they just played so well, especially early, and just it was very difficult to get them out. And it seemed like every time that we missed a pitch, they were right on it, had some great swings, and they swung it well all weekend. But today obviously they had a lot of success, and but proud of the way Sam hung in there. That'll be the thing that nobody will talk about. He gave up the 6 runs or 7 runs, but he hung in there, gave us a chance. Of course, I thought Denny was terrific, and of course Bailey at the end. But obviously the story is the offense that they hung in there. They early on, we put some runs on the board and made it a game, but they kept answering back. And a lot of times what happens is you just run out of firepower. But our offense played for 9 innings. Just said to them, and it was like a heavyweight boxing match, 15 rounds, which they don't do anymore because people, get beat up and die. This was one of those things where we threw more punches than them at the end, and were able to weather the storm, and so that was good. It was you need these kind of victories. I think for confidence to show that you can do it, you need you never want to give up runs, but we're going to do it sometimes, and the offense certainly answered today. We did it without the home run. I know Preston hit the home run, but in that big inning, we did it with just quality at bats and hitting some hard balls up the middle, and that's our game. I mean, we're going to be able to hit a home run or two, but you can't. Not anymore can you rely on the home run. But you're right. Just a lot of quality at bats, and certainly in that one inning, just tremendous. Holt Herzog gets up and. He's starting today for the only 2nd time in the year, and gets a big base hit. Will Allen, who's struggled, gets a big base hit, and so it came throughout the lineup.
Talk about Holt in the 7th specifically. I think get a hit earlier in the day.
Right, he was 0 for 3. Yeah, he. To me, we felt good about him, and I felt good about his at-bats. We just said, hey, we want you to stay aggressive, but make sure that you get a pitch that you can hit, and but he's gotten good swings off, and he does get good swings off. He hasn't. You look at his stats; it's just not enough at-bats to really make rhyme or reason of. But when you watch his at-bats, he gets a lot of good swings off, and that's what we like. And we don't have a lot of left-handed bats, so we need Holt to be a part of this.
Jameson had a little better weekend, to be going to all fields a little more.
Terrific weekend, and you're right, hitting some balls. He's worked really hard with Coach Godwin, and really, you watch him in BP really trying to stay up the middle the other way, which will open up some of those spots where he has used the 4-hole a little bit this weekend. But he's got to hit the ball up the middle the other way, especially the way he runs. He's got to keep the ball, especially the other way. He's got to keep it out of the air. But no, I thought he had a terrific weekend.